Made their O's like I just saw creation of truth. I know you heard that. Felt I didn't earn that. Somebody missed it unrealistic. My timing is perfect. Though this isn't third act. Truthfully, I'm just getting started. When my pockets come of age, they'll be still getting carded. I'm the first of my kind. Stop playing with me. And know my name ain't my kind. You can say it with me. Cause Mac and Day is the name that'll earn victory. I dedicate myself to life and it's been working for me. What can I say? I fly like a jet, but she built like a spaceship. All hands on, do this on a daily basis. Life is a trip, man, I just started vacation. Cause God is the pilot and he set the destination. To take me to a private oasis. I'm on my way, on my way. Take me to a private oasis. I'm on my way, on my way, on my.
We've all got our own ways, our own methods, the things that keep us going. You don't have to pretend, baby. I know it gets hard. Looking around, you start to think, maybe this isn't what I wanted. But you have to keep going, keep moving on. And don't you ever look back.
2014 was more than a dream. Thoughts of dope were coming back like there was more for the fiend. Skyscraper lightsabers, they was bright than a beam. I'll repeat the feeling when the time is right when it seems. I crop it right to the cream. Photo fit is supreme. Immaculate the rapping sense, and I'll say that with a gleam. Halo around my head, I hang 'em high with esteem. And if you hating on yourself, you ain't a part of the team, you dig. This is dope, boy. You should know, boy. Danny Mankind with the flow, boy. About that damn time, it's so, boy. So press play, now it's time to get that dope, boy. Catch me outside another weekend. Going on D&D, now I'm all up in the DM. Travel back in time, quick trip down in the end. Remember why we started with Texas Company. Too many times they had to tell him this you should know. Type of patience that'll make you question if he is slow. Earning reps by the day, getting past in a shoal. Arrival at destination wasn't part of the goal. So we panicked like the first time driving parking lots. Visualize the time where he's on a super yacht. Slaved away, so to say he owns the masters of his drops. Now it's Daniel. That be how he trains a thought. Had to stand on a square, so he went back to his roots. Professor called upon the dean when he was lacking salute. Cause it's the intel the incels couldn't compute. Short circuit stuck in the loop. They lie again and again and again and again. They be acting like hoes. It's killing me how they willingly be acting like bros. They never think to drip flip the cons like the pros. Till they turn into foes.
What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad?
The vision is near.
What does that mean?
Crystal clear. It's the same
Should I break it?
out of the year. With their backs turned, suddenly a stranger appears.
Wait, you look kind of familiar.
I will be fulfilling my destiny. This deal I close. But God is giving me steel in order to heal, I suppose. Go ham fucking stage, time to world maintain. Water low, hydro flow, no such thing as plateau. We just blow like it's dope, boy. You should know, boy. Kind with the flow, boy. Too odd like a baby, even flow, boy. Let's not playing, dog. Go and fetch your own toy. Catch me outside another weekend. Going on D&D, now I'm all up in the DM. Travel back in time, quick trip down in the end. Remember why we started with Texas Company.
You have a nice time.
We tend to forget what led us to do our favorite things, especially after time passes. Then you start thinking about when it was all simple. Feels like it's only been 5 minutes until finally,
canvas is open, reaching for the sky, feel the distance closing. This right here, the end of the beginning. Known that I've been chosen for a minute. Know I had the vision, now I'm living, now I'm giving fair warning in advance. Gotta let you know that this is not a game of chance. This is not a probably, maybe if, or it depends. This is power from the ocean, ripping through the sand. I'm the man now, building up a brand now. Moving way ahead now, I can never stand down. Life too fun when you know that you the one. Watch me singing from above, I got fans now. Exactly what I planned out. Ain't nothing sweet like when the whole thing pan out. My luck never ran out, never ran out.
Luck never ran out.
Facts.
Believe it or not, this wasn't planned out. And God made me stand out. Didn't get it before, I understand
What's
now.
up? What's up?
Had 5 years to grow, 4 to the clover, 3 years of foe, 2 times benign and 1 let me know. I better zero in and win and stop staring out the. Finally the time to shine and set sail with a television like the hallways, but that's always hard for me. Peripheral see all degrees I'm in. That's the problem, focus energy to the G, better call them. I pray for those opposed to the nation, darkness abound, I pray for salvation. My observation, there's always hope, don't cope, keep your faith on scope, you can make life dope.
Lord have mercy on my soul before it's way too late. Roll my destiny and save me from a twisted fate.
Remember, not slow and steady. I had a glance outside of my stance, I'm seeing everything different now. One thing to learn is how to be stern, there is no such thing as middle ground. You better get yourself out of the bed, there's no time to sit around chilling. You don't realize you just slipped and now the devil's on a mission. Better back up when you get filthy and punch. I can see you plotting without that hunch. Fully protects and be coming in clutch. So put on the apple, I don't want that lunch. Bad cat, get off me, you me. That's the lie, I can see, dude. Sense in the season, I got it unlocked. And you'll see the wave when I make it on top. Bars are gonna collect you, execute or grab the check too. All this seed is obsolete, doesn't bother me. I am not the next fool. Don't go thinking I'm inept too. Oh no. Got it all wrong, cause I'm so different from y'all. So far apart, you know every bar coming straight from the heart.
Ready player one, push and start, taking time. My time to attack, not the flank, shout out bitch, no one fly like Peter Pan, sorry darling, that's the ocean. You broke up with your man, don't give a damn, I hope you come. I'm in the ends now, with who it really depends how. Many new followers, haters and all of us, pull up and shit when we went down. Intolerant just like the red cow, last laugh cause the head south. Light jabs like I'm Chantal, haters get 60 for palms, steady and calm. I flip a bitch over, I'm really the crab. She hitting the dab. 2016 was a hell of a fad. Money makes life a movie. Jobs get this forever though. Found peace by the tenfold when I work on me and myself alone. Bad bunnies on the telephone. Graduated need a ceremony. Graduation party shorties got me hard to did be up and on the pheromones. 36 danger zone. For my squad like a hey Simone. Hook me up with a cousin. Know she bout to be cousin. Ready player one, picture start taking 10. My time to attack, not the fan. Shout out bitch, you want fly like Peter Pan. Sorry darling, that's the issue. You broke up with your man, don't give a damn. I hope he miss you. I'm at the edge now, with you are really the best. How to get calm? I'm at the edge now, with you are really the best. How to get calm? I'm at the edge now, with you are really the best. How to get calm? I'm at the edge now, with you are really the best. How to get calm?
Okay, are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, we're back. Lushu, hello to you. You grabbed the first Got the first today. Hope everyone's doing well. I am white. Okay, buddy, you can't lay on my keyboard. You can't be mad at me. You have a whole cat bed. Sorry, you can see cat butt. He's trying to lay on my keyboard. Hopefully he didn't just change. I think he did. What did you change? I don't even know what you just did. Now I can't use my controller. No, not on the keyboard, bud. These are the rules. So far, you've been really good with them. That's why I keep you up here. Holy, you are a menace. I don't even know what he just... Okay, I'm going to close this and hopefully reopen it and see if I can get it to go back. Animals, right? What are you going to do? Anyway, good morning to everyone. Hope we're all doing good. I am white today. I am exhausted. Did not sleep well. Terrible dreams. All right. You did it work? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. Anyway, he pressed a button. I don't even know what button he pressed over here with his butt. He just sat on the keyboard and then it changed the inputs. But yeah, okay, we're here. We're here. What is today? Thursday? Man, it's been a week. Feels like a week. Rough night. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's Thursday starting out strong. We are going to be continuing with Gun Hazard today. I don't know how long. We'll see. I don't feel bad. I just feel like... I mean, I feel bad, but I don't... We'll see. We'll see. I wanted to put in some time. I didn't want to miss a day. So we'll be doing this for a bit today. Maybe we'll just finish one area instead of two. And then tomorrow we'll be back with more Final Fantasy XIV. We'll be continuing with the 4.x content. We wrapped up 4.0 content last Thursday, Friday. We made a pretty good push those 2 days, put some extra time in and made it through, which was good. And then no streams Saturday, but Sunday we'll be back with some Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So fun little start to the game. Lots of different mechanics and systems and stuff to get used to. I'm a little disappointed that I only got to play one day last week, and I'm only going to play one day this weekend. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, with a game that has so many systems, it's hard to remember all of it. It's hard to remember what I'm doing, or what I need to do. But anyway, that's an issue for Sunday, not for today. I think that's about it, though.
Take roll here.
Hey, Anthony, you're here early this morning.
Jay Quellen.
Good morning to you. How are things going? Hopefully good. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. We won't be able to finish this game today like I thought we might be able to, which isn't a problem. We will do that on... Well, we'll finish it sometime next week, probably Tuesday at this rate. But yeah, you said you're doing good. Only 10,000 more channel points needed to reset the counters. Okay. Well, that's fun. I haven't decided. I guess we're gonna reset all counters, right? I mean, that's what the nuke does. So it'll reset first, it'll reset roll calls, it will reset water, like hydrates. I think those are the only counters we have. I don't think there's any more. I'll check the other, what am I looking for? Oh, the global and local integers, whatever they are. Are you saying none of this actually meant anything? It meant something to me, and it meant something to you, Andy. So it means something. It's just that some people like to watch the world burn. To be fair, I did add the channel point redemption, so it's my fault. I can't really be upset about it. Yeah, we did start. I don't know why, because I can smell it. That's why I remember it. I started a new like face wash routine this morning. I think I mentioned before, but since my surgery and like all the healing and stuff, my nose has been like super oily and my skin has been super dry. So I'm like trying to fix that. So I started with a new like just scrub and everything this morning. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully it'll start to fix itself, but I can smell it on my face. Probably in my facial hair, but anyway. Yeah, that's exciting. That's the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week, I guess. Not sure. I had therapy on Tuesday. I guess that's not exciting. No, I guess it depends on what you consider exciting. Let's see. The other exciting thing that'll happen this week is Saturday. We have another game. Unfortunately, the Spurs are on a 2-game losing streak. That's kind of sad. They lost to Miami. Then they lost to the Lakers last night. Like last night was a close game. It shouldn't have been as close. We had like a 12-point lead at one point and then blew it. I mean, that's not too bad. We've blown like 20-point leads, but we came back and won those. So anyway, we have a Spurs game on Saturday, but we're playing New Orleans. New Orleans is like 2-5, so fingers crossed. They're not a bad team. They just beat the Mavericks last night as well. The Mavs, I feel like, should be better than they are. The Mavericks got the #1 draft pick in... Oh man, what's his name? Darn it. I don't remember. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, the Mavericks got the #1 draft pick. He's a really good player. He's starting for them, but it's just not enough. He's doing okay. Cooper Flag, I think, is his name. Does that sound right? Probably not. That's probably not right. I guess I could look it up instead of being ignorant. That's an option, isn't it? Let's see. Dallas Mavericks. Let's look at the box score for last night. At the Mavs. It is Cooper Flag. Nailed it. Look at me learning basketball stuff. I've not been a basketball fan until like 2 years ago. So I don't really know anything. I mean, I watched the playoffs. I would watch some games. I'd keep up with it. But I didn't really follow along, so. Did you hear about the Cowboys player? Which one? I assume this is going to be some inappropriate joke or some mean joke about the Cowboys. I mean, I'm ready for it. I've honestly stopped the one that killed himself. Oh, I didn't. No. Is that recent? Was it a current player? Or I assume it's not a current player. Was it an older? Was their 2nd round pick last year? Nealand? Marshawn Nealand. Wow. Oh, he was involved in a police chase? Was he still on the roster? I guess he was. He fled from police and got away. Yeah. Wow. How sad. Man. Wow, 24 years old, man. 24 years old. And they found his car abandoned and he was found dead with his self. Yeah, I'm reading it now. That's so... Man, that's upsetting. That's so crazy. Nealand was he's the one that scored the touchdown on Sunday. Monday? Man. Well, condolences to his family, to the team. That's a bummer. I mean, any death is terrible, but well, all right. Anyway, life will move on for us, I suppose. A little slower for them. Well, on that note, I hope everyone out there is doing well. If you ever need anything, reach out. Let me know. I've unfortunately lost a few friends to that decision coming out of the military. It's a pretty common thing. I don't even remember the stat. What is it? 22? 22 a day? I think it's 22 veterans a day take their lives, which is crazy. I mean, I suppose, you know, it's not like, probably not even the most represented demographic. I don't even know. It's probably pretty up there. But anyway, that being said, if anybody needs anything, let me know. Reach out. We'll talk. I'm always available. I will get to you as soon as possible. All right. Well, that's good. Started a crappy morning, and now we're getting down into sad topics. I love you guys. I love you all. Let's get started. Let's play some games, shall we? I hope everyone's Thursday is going well, other than that. We have Friday tomorrow. That's always exciting. The weekend. Anybody got any fun weekend plans? Like I said, I got the Spurs game on Saturday. I'm looking forward to that. I think Fox is going to be back. Fingers crossed Fox is back. We need him bad. We got 3 of our players back last night. We got Waters the third, Sohan, and Olenek, which are great. They really did help. Sohan unfortunately fouled out, but not before he had like a decent amount of points. I think he had 12 or something, which is pretty good. We should have won last night's game, I think. We played pretty well. To be fair, they didn't have LeBron James or Austin Reeves. So I think with either of those players, we probably would have gotten stomped, but that's not the point. We didn't have all of our players either, so could have been better. Either way, I hope Fox is back on Saturday. I just want to wear my Fox jersey, man. I have Fox and I have Paul. I don't know why I bought a Chris Paul jersey. I mean, I like Chris Paul. I think he's a great player. But we knew he was going to leave last season, and I ended up buying his jersey anyway. And then, of course, Fox has been injured, so I can't wear a Fox jersey when he's not playing. So I've been wearing the warm-up pullover. It's pretty nice, actually. I said pretty warm in the arena, so not a bad little deal. I also ordered a Wemby rookie jersey, so that'll be coming in the mail soon, but that probably won't help me on Saturday. He says, nah, the most exciting event is husband's grand return from Mexico on Saturday. Oh, fun. What was he doing in Mexico? Work or personal related? Or was he doing one of those like workations that you guys did in Spain? Mostly just being in Mexico, he is addicted. Huh. Okay. Where in Mexico? The highlight event was being in Oaxaca for the Day of the Dead. Oh, I bet that was pretty cool. I bet that was pretty neat. But he was also in Puerto Escondido and is heading to CDMX. Interesting. I really should be more up to date with Spanish I was about to say geometry. Spanish geography. Are those coastal areas or are those more inland? I have a friend who is from Mexico City. She lives down there, but she's actually gotten her visa. She's moving up to the US soon, which is exciting. It's not Mexican geography, it's Spanish geometry. Yeah, exactly. It's whatever. One of those things. Like I said, last night was rough. I'm out of it today. Puerto Escondido's on the coast, Oaxaca's in the highlands. Okay, nice. So further south, like towards... Anyway, I'm going to stop before I embarrass myself further. Let's see. What did we do in this game yesterday? I don't even remember. I kind of remember. We wrapped up the first campaign. We finished the third. Ran a couple mazes. That is the truth. Twice, 3 times, twice because I died at the boss. Pressing. Anyway, we finished the first campaign as a mercenary. When we finished the third mission in, what is it, Almira, I think is what it was. Oh man, Al something. Al-Hari, excuse me. When we finished the first campaign in Al-Hari, we found out that our parents were actually were killed. They were executed. And the president of Bergen, where we were from, he like gave up control of the country to Ark, who was the original like coup d'etat leader. And so we decided to go back, and we did. We went back to Bergen and we cleared out Bergen, and we discovered that there's a deeper plot. Ark was not really the one in charge. There's someone called like Fadola or something, I think is her name. That sounds wrong. Anyway, this another lady is running the show, and the other mercenary that we've been fighting with, he seems to be connected to her in some way. So he was working for Ark. He kind of betrayed Ark at the very last fight against him and ran off to go help this other lady or go search for her, find her again. I imagine they were part of the same mercenary band in the past, but we'll figure that out, I assume, as the story goes on. And so other than that, the president, we rescued him. He offered us a position to stay, and we declined it. We decided that if there's another conspiracy plot out there, that we need to be against it, and we need to go search for it and figure out what's going on. So that's what we're doing. We are about to go into the second main campaign, and yeah, I think that's about it. So not much else to it. Been pretty straightforward. This game's a little less narratively expansive, I would say, I guess, than the others. You know how many campaigns there are? I think I say campaigns, but they're kind of like chapters. You still follow the same team. It's just that like the first chapter is, well, the prologue is more like escaping Bergen, and you have, I forget his name already. Albert is helping the president escape. And then you have like the first chapter where Albert becomes a mercenary. And then now you have like the second chapter where we're looking for the Foundation, which is the whatever shadow organization that was responsible for all this stuff. So this is the second chapter. And then let's see what I can figure out for you. Far as others, it looks like there is like 4 main chapters. So in this one we have a couple of locations that we have to go to, and then there's an interlude, and then we go to our third main section of the game, and then another interlude, and then we have our last section of the game. So 4 main like chapters that I was calling campaigns, because, you know, mission campaigns, war campaigns. But we all play, I think we play with the same people, or I think it follows the same like group. We just add more people to the team as we go. So 4 total, and we're starting 2 today. And we'll see how I'm feeling today. I'm doing okay right now, but like I said, I'm kind of out of it. So we're kind of see if we can work through the fog, work through the haze, and keep pushing, or maybe we'll just finish 1 section today and call it and rest up so I can put in more time tomorrow. That's what we're looking at. Alrighty. Let's play this game. Let's see what we got. Hi, little one. This little jerk last night, speaking of having a rough night, She has this tendency to wake up between like 2 and 3 and need to go outside, which is whatever. So we get up and I get out of bed. I go let her out. She comes back in. No big deal. Last night, she tricked me. I don't know if she was cold or just bored, but she woke up. She did her normal bathroom routine where she like gets out of bed and snorts and huffs at me until she gets my attention. And then I got up out of bed to go let her out. And she just jumped into my spot and just curled up in bed. And I was like, all right, fine. I guess this is what we're doing. So I ended up laying like diagonal and sleeping diagonally in the bed for the rest of the night. He's a jerk. Go lay down, please. We'll let you out in a little bit. We've already been out 3 times this morning. Okay, so yeah. We're leaving this area. We got to go back to New York and get more information. We did get our new airship at the end of the last campaign mission. So, well, our man of the hour. Rumor has it you busted that coup single-handedly. Single-handedly? Hardly. At any rate, quite the accomplishment. By the way, would you have any information about an organization called the Society? They may have had something to do with the coup. Never heard of them. Weird. I just got a Minecraft invitation from somebody named someone I don't know. All right, still, there's been a lot of pocket wars popping up in the last few years. If you want to investigate, I've got 2 jobs open. Sounds good. Just don't stick your neck out too far, you hear? I won't. I'll tell Brenda when you're ready, or I'll tell Brenda to get ready. All right, let's see what they got for us. Welcome. See if there's anything new. Wow, this shop sucks. I mean, I guess they're selling the upgraded like level 2, but I'm already unlocking level 3 gear. I have this owned, but I'm not using it. I don't have it equipped. Why? Okay, we have grenade launcher 3. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Disregard everything that I just said. These are the weapons, the special weapons, not the other thing. Ooh, we have hand punch 3 now. Perfect. Okay, so they got a couple things that we want. Hand punch 3 for sure. And then homing missile 3 for sure. And then do they have the special shield? They don't have the special shield. There's a shield that increases my defense. We've been using that. Here is not anything better. I own max of all of these. No support items here. Maxed out fuel. All right, cool. I think we're good then. Come again. Got 2 more jobs for you. Give us the lowdown. Sure. Zambola's prime minister disappeared recently, just to buy the book missing person case. Meanwhile, in Siberska, up north, is having terrorist troubles. Information's thin on the ground, unfortunately. I've got a feeling we're not getting the full picture. I see. These will be a little more demanding than the last batch. Do your best. Will do. If the prime minister of a country goes missing, I kind of feel like that's a little bit more than a missing persons case, right? It's like if our president just disappeared off the face of the planet. Just like, yeah, he's gone missing. It's, missing persons case. I guess in this situation, it might be because he has dementia and is fading fast and might have just wandered off somewhere. But I would say in most cases, it'd be a pretty big deal. All right. Go lay down, little one. You're fine. Zambola. Let's go find our missing prime minister, shall we? This area has been a hotbed of trouble lately, but things would be worse if the Zambolian Prime Minister Elgar wasn't trying his damnedest to restore some kind of peace around here. He was en route to meeting with General Balming of Tengani when he disappeared. And we're here to find him? By order of a Zambolan Vice Minister Keel. That's terrible. Jeez, this place is hot. We're close to the equator. This is a rainforest country. You're used to the snow and cold, kid. You must be sweating bullets right now, eh? My unit's got air conditioning. Shouldn't be too bad. Jeez. Your rig's just pissing off power. My Vonzer just about shuts down every time I try to crank the AC. Ever consider upgrading that hunk of junk, sir? Hold up, Bear. No. Go lay down. She is so used to getting her way that she doesn't understand when I just won't get up immediately and go let her out. Okay, I think we have the best of everything. We've got the VU3, the Shield 3, we've got the Dash Unit 2 equipped. We're using the laser gun still, which is pretty good. We can upgrade to Hand Punch 3 now, which is cool. Hand Punch 3, love it. Which is actually less... It's gonna do less damage, unfortunately. Which bugs me, but it is what it is. Homing Missile 3 instead of 2. And the EAP 10 is what I was talking about. It like increases my defense. And that's all set up. Clark should still be good, rocking SW46Ls. So he's good there. And now we just launch. Resupply, please. And deploy. Get this thing going, shall we? So, this is a jungle. Neat. The forest seems pretty dense, even for Africa. We've certainly got our work cut out for us, trying to find this Elgar and all this. Albert, the Vice Minister's on the line. Keel. Welcome, Albert. I'm Vice Minister Keel. Could you fill us in on the situation? The Prime Minister's jet was shot down somewhere near your current location. That doesn't sound like a missing persons report. His jet was shot down. Okay, whatever. We've confirmed both pilots are dead, but Elgar himself is still unaccounted for. If he's alive, I want you to see him out of there safely. And if he's dead, in that case, just send me your report. One more thing. The crash site's pretty close to the Tangani border. We may have to cross over in the course of our search. Will that be a problem? Not at all. Tangani's general bombing is a fellow participant in the Peace Summit. As such, we have clearance to cross as necessary. That's it for the time being. Understood. Missing persons, huh? Guess you won't be needing me then. Hello? That plane was shot down. Someone obviously doesn't want the summit to succeed. Thank you, Brenda, for finally being the voice of reason here. What if that someone is the Society? Anyway, let's go check the crash site. Maybe we'll find something.
Let's take a roll here.
Dragon!
Jake Quellen.
Dragon, how are you? Dragon, you certainly have one of the highest roll calls, I think, of anyone. I think Anthony's is only in the 70s. Andy gets a lot of firsts. I'm good. Work is quiet. That's nice. I'm glad you're having a quieter day. I know the last few have been pretty busy. We're having a rough one. I'm feeling way off today, but we're trying to stay positive and happy. I do both when I get first, so yeah, I understand. As you should. What a mess. What's up? The fuselage is torn in half. How did Expedition 33 go last night? I'm going to look around a bit. No bodies. I'm guessing that the Prime Minister was able to... What the... Kill Elgar as soon as you find him. Commander, I found something at point E16. They're looking for the Prime Minister. Brenda, how do I get to point E16 from here? The fastest route is straight through the enemy. I can't let them get to Elgar. Looks like I'll have to make a direct assault. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. It went well, defeated 2 bosses. Nice. Which ones would you fight? I'm using the wrong button. He's... Ow. We are getting smashed. I mean, I have a lot of HP, so we can handle a lot of it, but... Okay, I'm not digging the laser so much on this. I kind of think we should probably switch over to the shotgun. if all these levels are going to be really hilly like this. Gone through a whole health bar, essentially. Act 2, the two that make the weapon for Mael. One was for the Visages. I don't recall the name of the dancer. Nice. Sounds like you're making good progress. Who's our favorite character so far? Who are we digging? What are you? Looking for somebody? We have our orders. General Balming's paying good money for Elgar's head. Balming? I thought he was involved in the negotiations. You talk too much. Time to shut you up. Lord of Bear, not nice. Okay, I'm just using homing missiles because I can. I don't know if I can take this guy out or not. I don't know if this is one of those where it's like a battle of attrition or... Ow. Okay, a lot of these homing missiles aren't working. I'm gonna have to heal here. My goodness. I need to heal both of us. CL followed by Lune. Nice. Or Lune, yeah. They're both very cool. CL, I wish I would have played with CL more. I really liked her kit. I didn't use her as much as I wanted to, though. For a while, she was like my solo player, so when my first squad would die, I'd pull out... I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'd pull out CL. Are you out of missiles? Did I use all of my missiles? My goodness, man. What? This is actually crazy how much... Clark is almost gone again. I'm almost gone again. Who are you using as your main party? My goodness. The enemy's almost dead. There we go. Goodness. Genosi. My unit's been... of course Genosi's here. CL, Lune, and Verso. Minoko, I'm still learning how to use. Minoko's solid too. I didn't use him much either. Genosi, here? This is serious. Did you manage to find him? No, but I did spot a parachute. He must have bailed out. Well, let's try a bit of aerial reconnaissance. Yeah. Minoko's... a lot of fun. He could do a lot of damage if he's used correctly. Not as much as Mael. Mael is disgusting, but I think they nerfed Mael, so I don't know who like the top damage dealer is now. Probably still her by a long shot, but anyway, I'm more surprised I still don't have another character to make a full second line. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm thinking ahead. But you said you're in Act 2, right? Oh, Albert leveled up. Got the 20. Oh, we got the Vulcan 3. Repair field, flamethrower, armor plate. Clark levels up. Nice. Clark's doing okay now. He's still not in the best position, but yeah, I think I'm just finishing Act 2 as the next goal is to break the barrier. Okay, yeah. You're getting close. That'll be Keel. He's alive then? We can't be certain just yet, but in that case, let's not waste any time. Find him before those mercenaries get to him. Pray, excuse me. He seems pretty frantic. No surprise there, though. If the Peace Summit collapses now, the blame falls on his shoulders. He's trying not to show it, though. I don't think he wants us to know. Incoming message. Welcome, welcome. You must be the mercenaries Keel hired to rescue Mr. Elgar. General Balming. What can we do for you? I'd like to point out that your present course will soon take you across the Tangani border, just for your information. I thought we had permission to cross. Yes, of course. We made an exception for Mr. Keel's sake, but his sake only. Did you send troops out to the crash site? Your name was mentioned. Nonsense. I'm nothing if not a man of peace. Best of luck. What was the point of that? Got me. He's warning you, dummy. He's telling you that if you cross over the line into Tangani, you don't get the exception that Mr. Keel gets. Could have just been a friendly warning. It wasn't a friendly warning. It was a non-friendly threat. My team's kind of dumb, but it's okay. Things get crazy at the end of Act 2 in that game. It's a super emotional game all around, but I remember Act 2 being nuts. Like, everything just kind of starts to line up and questions start getting answered and you're like, information overload. All right, we took a lot of damage in that one. I wish I could carry more homing missiles. I feel like 20 is not a lot. Oh, sorry. Think there's anything here. Have you already done all the exploring? Like, have you swam around the islands and stuff? I forgot also I can shield. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I think I definitely should have switched over to the shotgun. Just because... Thank you, Clark. You want to start shooting, Clark? That'd be really nice of you. Certainly wouldn't be mad. Not yet. I'm planning that for next stream and seeing if some of the areas I found that were hard are easier now that I'm on higher levels. Some of them are, but some of them stay like difficult until you get to end game. What the fudge was that? Oh, good. Yeah, some of them like never get easier. But there are a couple. Are those like orbital lasers? They're like targeting me from space. They're not hitting me, but they're like targeting me. Yep, that's exactly what it is, an orbital laser. That's actually kind of cool. Well, this is not an orbital laser. This is a targeting system for an orbital defense system, or offensive system, really. It doesn't matter, but... I'm getting 160 experience every time I kill one of these things, so maybe I just... Eventually the enemies will stop spawning, so if we can just do this the entire time, I'm not mad about it. Okay, well then now I'm a little mad because I ran out of ammo. Yeah, you could do a lot of exploring in that game. So even though you're like close to the end, maybe story-wise, there's so much extra content that you can do. I didn't even do any of it, or do all of it on stream. I need to go back and finish that game. Well, okay, I beat the game. I meant like 100% it. The game is so good. I know this is not the most exciting thing, but eventually the enemies will stop respawning, and then we just... There we go. No more enemies. Okay, well, that enemy was already spawned, I think, so doesn't count. Okay, this was a boss enemy. This is as far as you go, mercenary. Is it? Hey, Clark, you don't have to eat those to the face, you know. Those are hitting me because now those are hitting Clark. Damn. All right, goodbye. Are you enjoying it so far? I thought it was amazing. Definitely a Game of the Year contender. There's so many good games that came out this year, it's gonna be hard. Today was a great year for gaming. Like, if you actually enjoy video games, this year was ridiculously good. The game is amazing, loving it, awesome. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. No clues here. Great. Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. Andy's 2025 Game of the Year so far. That sounds right. Pipistrello. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Andy. This was a great year for gaming. So many newer studios taking out the big fellas. Agreed. It was a great year for indie titles. Okay, we're going to switch over away from the laser weapon. As much as I like it, we're going to switch back over to the shotgun. I think it's going to be easier for... these mountain regions. We'll see. I could be wrong in that, but I don't think I am. Everybody resupply it up. I think Expedition so far would be my Game of the Year, but I mean, Blueprints was incredible. Honestly, Blueprints was just an awesome experience. One of the best gaming experiences I've ever had, especially for a puzzle game like that. I think it just was everything a puzzle game should be. And then, let's see. South of Midnight, unfortunately, isn't going to win any awards. I think it deserves some recognition, but it had its problems. It had its limitations. What else was there? What else have I played? I don't remember. I could look it up, but it's okay. I think there's been some great games. There's still games that I need to play. I need to play Ghost of Yotai, super bad. I do want to play the new Arc Raiders game. It looks like a lot of fun. I think a couple of friends that are playing it at night. Maybe I can hop in with them sometime. What else has there been? I don't care about the Call of Duty games. Not Black Ops. Battlefield 6 has apparently been pretty good. But I'm kind of iffy on giving EA more of my money these days, seeing as they've been bought out by a Saudi Arabian company. Feel a little bad about that. So I don't know. I've been holding off. Not just Saudi Arabian company, but Jared. I think it's Jared Kushner. I think is his name, right? Anyway. What else? I really need to pick up Ghost of Yotai soon. All right, think there's anything here? I hope. Okay, if I can just murder these things again for 40 minutes, I will. Good, it's those guys. You take 2 hits to kill, which is quite annoying because I had a rocket launcher. We're back with rocket launchers, huh? Whoa, that guy just disappeared off the screen. I did 100% Ball Pit last night. That was a fun one. Definitely pretty low key if you like those styles of games. I like roguelites a lot. Roguelites are one of my favorite genres, I think. And so it was a lot of fun for me to, for that, like those aspects. But it also had like the whole ball breaking aspect to it, which was super cool. And then it also had some like village building, like optimization stuff, which was super neat. Lots of neat stuff in that one. Are we done? Is this level over already? No. I'm gonna go ahead and let whatever. Okay. Looks like we're gonna murder all the enemies here. I don't know what my next game was gonna be. I tried to play Dragon Age Veilguard. To be fair, I tried to play it when I was recovering, like that week recovering from my surgery. So it was really hard to focus. It was really hard to like give attention to anything. So I think it might have clouded my opinion of it. But I just like couldn't get into it. I think the main concern, or not the main concern, but I think one of the main things that kept me away from the game, or kept me from staying focused, was the fact that it seems to continue almost directly, or the story continues almost directly after the what is it called? Not Insurrection, was it? Insurgents? No, Dragon Age. I don't remember the last one, the one before this. You like jump straight into the story, and so I didn't have that continuity. Inquisition, there it is. Thank you, Dragon. I played Inquisition when it first came out, like, I don't know, what year was that? 2015? I think is when I played Inquisition, and I'd never touched it since then, so I didn't remember anything from the story. And I should have known better. It's a BioWare game, right? I mean, it's Mass Effect, Dragon Age, that's what those guys do. I should have known better, and I just didn't respect it. Completely my fault. And so I think that probably also kind of changed my opinion of it, or altered my opinion of it a little bit. So maybe I'll give it a shot another time. Let's see. I also tried to go back and play Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 feels kind of bad after you played Far Cry 5 and 6. It just feels a lot more janky. Like, I assume the story's pretty good, but I haven't gone back and played that. I have a couple things I think on the radar. Can you please turn around? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That's fine. But I don't know what we'll decide on, what my nightly game will be. Brittany and I have started playing Power Wash Simulator 2. I really liked Power Wash Simulator 1. I played that game by myself. So now I'm trying to get her into Power Wash Simulator 2. The cool little, like, turn your brain off game. But I've also played Crime Scene Cleanup. And I've played Spray Paint Simulator. Good job, Clark. How many enemies are there? And most of them are just these dumb little... I shouldn't call you guys dumb, I'm sorry. Some of these are little pilots that aren't really a threat. What's everybody else playing? Anybody playing anything off stream, on stream? I know Dragon's doing Expedition 33 now on stream. I think she's also been doing Fields of Mystria. She was just finished the Bendy series. And then I think she's also been doing co-op streams with that fairy survival game that I don't remember what it's called. Which is a lot. And then Andy, what have you been playing? Are you out there in the world? Hey, Dan. Is Dan, are you still living in the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, trying to get all of the elite monsters? We're hanging in there today. We're hanging in there. This is boring. Okay, this is not a lot of fun. We're just gonna leave. Neat. I need to beat Veilguard and Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is so good. I'm at the point of no return. Okay, nice. Most have been playing Final Fantasy 14 and Traveler's Rest off stream. Okay. On stream, it's Fields of Mystery, Expedition 3, and Small Land. That's what it's called, Small Land. Cyberpunk is so good. I love that game. It says, yeah, but I haven't played it this week yet. It's because you've been doing your math homework, huh? That's good. I'm proud of you for prioritizing. Jeez, these mercs definitely have it together. They're fighting like a regular army. Cyberpunk is such a good game. I'm glad you're liking it too. It's one of my... I absolutely love that game. Is it easy for you to accept help when you need it? That's a great question. What if they are an army? If bombing... Never mind. Probably just a coincidence. Our team is so dumb. I guess it depends on what kind of help. In group projects, I am 100% capable of like letting people handle their part. I love giving people, you know, their flowers, so to speak. I love to see other people like rise up and like rise to the occasion and do their job and do it well, kind of thing. So I do really enjoy that. As far as like if I'm doing something and I think it's something that I should be able to handle, I do have trouble spotting when that point comes, when I should be asking for assistance. That being said, it used to be a lot worse. As I've gotten older, I'm like 100% a defer to the expert kind of person. Like, I probably could do this, or I could defer to someone whose life revolves around this one topic, you know, whether it's their job or whether it's their hobby or whatever they like. And so I guess it really just depends on the situation. I usually decline help by default unless I'm really struggling or the other person sees I'm struggling and offers help twice. Why twice? I found usually when you accept help from someone, like if someone offers you help and you accept, you're really just helping two people, right? Like you're getting the help, which is always good. It makes your life a little bit easier, but it also makes the other person feel a little bit better too, right? They usually, you know, are offering help for a reason. And so maybe you're their good deed for the day, or maybe it's just, you know, something for them. It builds a relationship, whatever it may be. Sometimes that has happened before. I tried to do something without help and then they offered help again and then I accepted it. That's fair. Road to Jenga. Actually, when's the next ad starting? Because Coda's getting restless again. Oh, it starts in 1 minute and 23 seconds. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, in that case, before we go to the Road to Jenga and I get interrupted by that, we'll take a quick break. Our first break of the day. I'm feeling okay. Feeling like I can go on. Maybe we'll be able to finish both these sections as it is, but we'll see. We've only done 2-3 missions, so. Ad break in a minute. All right, friends, I'll be back in just a few. Enjoy some words on stream if you like. Get up, stretch. Get some water if you need to. Hydrate is always important. I'll be back in just a few after the ads are done, and I'll see you all then.
chrysalis is open, reaching for the sky, feel the distance closing. This right here, the end of the beginning. Known that I've been chosen for a minute. Know I had the vision, now I'm living, now I'm giving fair warning in advance. Gotta let you know that this is not a game of chance. This is not a probably, maybe if or it depends. This is power from the ocean, ripping through the sand. I'm a man now, building up a brand now. Moving way ahead now, I can never stand down. Life too fun when you know that you the one. Watch me singing from above. Exactly what I planned out. Ain't nothing sweet like when the whole thing pan out. My my luck never ran out, never ran out.
Luck never ran out.
Facts.
Believe it or not, this wasn't planned out. And God made me stand out. Didn't get it before, I understand
What's
now.
up? What's up?
Had 5 years to grow, 4 to the clover, 3 years of foe, 2 times benign and 1 let me know. I better zero in and win and stop staring out the. Finally the time to shine and set sail with a. Television like the hallways, but that's always hard for me. Peripheral see all degrees I'm in. That's the problem. Focus energy to the G, better call 'em. I pray for those opposed to the nation. Darkness abound, I pray for salvation. My observation, there's always hope. Don't cope, keep your faith on scope. You can make life dope.
Lord have mercy on my soul before it's way too late. Roll my destiny and save me from a twisted fate.
Remember, not slow and steady. I had a glance outside of my stance. I'm seeing everything different now. One thing to learn is how to be stern. There was no such thing as middle ground. You better get yourself out of the bed. There's no time to sit around chilling. You don't realize you just slipped, and now the devil's on a mission. Better back up when you get donkey punched. I can see you plotting without that hunch. Fully protects and be coming in clutch. So put on the apple. I don't want that lunch. Bad cat, get off me, with me. That's the lie I can see, duty. Sense in the season, I got it unlocked, and you'll see the wave when I make it on top. Bars are gonna collect you. Execute or grab the check too. All this seed is obsolete. Doesn't bother me. I am not the next fool. Don't go thinking I'm inept too. Oh no. Got it all wrong, cause I'm so different from y'all. So far apart, you know every bar coming straight from the heart.
Ready player one, coach and start taking to me. My time to attack, not the flank, shadow ghost me. I'm fly like Peter Pan, sorry darling, that's the ocean. You broke up with your man, don't give a damn how you call me. I'm in the edge now, with who it really depends how. Many new followers, haters and all of us pull up and shit when he went down. Intolerant just like the red cow. Last laugh cause it head south. Light jabs like I'm Chantal. Haters get 60 for palms. Steady and calm.
Alright, let me see if I can get Words on Stream going back for you. Hold on. There you go. You can keep playing. You like. Alright, let's do this. Go to Jenga. Save, please. Launch, please. Resupply. Deploy. Am I dumb? Don't think you're dumb. Still no sign of Elgar. You can't have gone that far. Shall we sweep the area, sir? Probably the best course of action. Let's start with a thorough search of the surrounding islands. Yeah. Incoming message from Kiel. I just received word from the Prime Minister. It seems he is in good health. That's great. He had found shelter in the village of Jenga. Get to him as soon as you can. Roger. Alright, Albert. This path will take you straight to Jenga. Head north. You all should be able to continue it now. There was no in there, and I said Sint. It's okay, it happens. You're just trying to figure things out. I think if you do exclamation point continue, it should work for you all now, if you want. Or you can just wait like the 10 seconds. There you go. Okay, we're gonna switch to homing missiles. I'm gonna blow this thing out of the sky if I can. I think these are mines. I think they self-destruct. Those are pilots. This game is really good. It's got like the perfect amount of like side scroller, like to really make you feel like you're in like tense situations. This game is solid. And you know it's front mission and you get mechs. Hard to be upset about any of that, right? Probably punch this thing when it's close to the ground. And out of I'm out of homing missiles now. I used them all. We ran out of room. There we go. Wow! Wow, good timing. Keeping, right? Keeping is the big word. And then peeking is the other big word. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your fun, but keeping and peeking. Wow! Bummer. Oh gosh. We're still fighting. Wait, maybe I can leave? Oh, I can't leave if I want to. Do I want to leave? Probably not. We'll farm these guys for a bit. They keep coming like that. It should be easy to farm them too. Well, sorry you guys didn't make it next level. Jump over that. Huh. Either I do variable damage or they have variable health, one of the two. Because I just one-shot this guy. Well, not that guy. Well, one of the guys. Maybe it's a range thing? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, the game's starting back up. Like the most fun ever, but it is good. We're getting 64 experience, and these things are pretty easy to kill. We get 8 experience with the little bot guys. That's not nice. Good job, Clark. Maybe Clark could hit it off screen or something, I don't know. Oh, to bear, we literally just came inside. I stood outside with you for like 2.5 minutes. Not my fault. Push the guy too high up the hill. Anytime you guys are ready to stop spawning, you let me know. And I guess I could leave the mission whenever I want to, so it's not really... It's directly my choice. It's just this is super easy as far as... Press the wrong button. Oh. Punch, shoot, punch, shoot, punch, shoot. not getting a ton of experience for this, but I'm not getting no experience for it. Sometimes when I watch Insta Reels with some English comments that are crying about not getting the caption, neither do they get any context from the comments. Well, that sounds like a user problem, not you, the user. That sounds like there's people who watch like recipe videos and then they're like, but what if I don't like X ingredient? Well, Jessica, you just don't put it in there. I hate those. It's like, okay, hold on. I gotta exit this before it's... Words on Stream is restarting again, so... Stop it. Yeah. Some people, I think mostly they just, it's probably trolling when it comes to the German videos. They're probably just trolling. Like, why would there be English context for outsiders? What an odd way to phrase that, Dan. Outsiders? Maybe. Dan, you worry me sometimes, you know that? Jesus. You get what I mean? How else are you supposed to phrase that? I genuinely don't know. You could have said something about like... there's plenty of ways to phrase it. You could have said something about, like, why would there be English context for, you know, non-German speakers or non-native speakers or... I mean, you could have even said, like, foreign speakers, like, anything like that. Calling them outsiders, like they don't belong there, is just diabolical. Outsider implies that there's an in-group and an out-group, and they're part of the out-group. Like, you can say that something wasn't made for them, but... I do get what you mean, which is why I'm calling you out on it. Words matter. Alright, I think we finally exhausted. We did. We exhausted the enemies in this area. That must be Jonga up ahead. Jonga. Mission complete. Wow, 62,000, 67,000 experience. Mine Sprinkler 3, Ground Seeker 3, Paralyzer 3. Arc leveled up too, nice. Oh, Clark. Alright. I think Outsiders has 2 meanings. I'm not sure that it does. Outsider's pretty, it's pretty direct. It's more differentiated in German. That I'll have to take your word for. Better get a shot soon, because I'm running on fumes. Well, that's not true. I have like 1/3 of my fuel left. I could repair both my units like twice before I run out, but still. This must be Jenga. Huh? Is that smoke? Abend Scyther is more negative, but Abend Stende is neutral. I'm gonna look it up. To be fair, when I look it all up, it's in English or it's in German, and I don't speak German. Why would I do that when I could just copy and paste it? A that. Ba, ba, ba. I mean, it looks like they can be used interchangeably. The Außenseiter looks like it's more of someone does not belong to a particular group or organization, while the other one is more of, I mean, it still says particular group, situation, or decision-making progress. Either way, the Außenstehende is let's say outsiders, bystanders, third party. I mean, I'll have to take your word for it as far as like when one is used. I will take your word for it. But usually when you say something like an outsider in English, it's usually a negative connotation. Come on, no waste of time. Roger. What happened here? Looks like a lot of people were killed. A lot of people were killed. The entire village was murdered. I like how they all died in the same position. I mean, I don't like that they died at all, but it's fascinating that they decided to. Goodness. Alright. Clark's already like shooting. What the hell? Bishop. One of yous has to know where Elgar's hiding. You just don't want to die, right? And out with it. I give you till the count of 10. 10. 9. Can't say till the count of 10. 8. 7. We're standing right here. Ah, the hell with it. 0. I'm just gonna stand by and let him do this. I don't understand why. What are you doing? You're at Burke from Bergen, aren't you? Aren't yous? Mr. Genosi told me about yous. What language is this, or what dialect? That Vonzer. You were the Crimson Blow. Uh-huh. It's the name's Bishop. Don't yous forget it. What's Genosi doing here? It's a mercenary. He's probably hired. Well, I could tell yous. But I'd rather just kill yous. Goodness. Homing missiles for days. Not bad. Here, mate. I'll let you in on a little secret. The bombs I planted are just about ready to go off. What? He's... No! Hopeless. The whole place is gone. You know what's funny? I don't know what's funny. Cool it. There must be some survivors out there. You're right. Oh wait, we're going. He's still breathing. Hey, wake up. It's Chief Bongo. And they were kind of... These caricatures or something else. Ah, what? Still alive? Who are you? Vice Minister Keel sent me. Where's Mr. Elgar? Those thugs who attacked our village wanted to know the same thing. I know. I never thought it would come to this. Well, you don't look like a murderer. Thanks, Chief Bongo. We moved the Prime Minister to the Mount Geralt Caves just before the mercenaries arrived. If you're who you say you are, I can take you there. Brenda, did you get that? Yeah. So Elgar's still alive. I'll inform Keel. I'll take you back to your carrier. Your wounds look pretty bad. Huh? This? Ah, it's nothing. Ah, ow. Nothing, huh? Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. You're injured. When you only know a district of a city from history class and then their railway station uses an old font, they know what they're doing. When you only know a district from a city from history class, and then their railway station uses an old font, they know what they're doing. Are you referring to like a dog whistle? I'll be fine, thank you. I'm glad. How could they be so cruel? Killing people, burning their homes? Let's head for Mount Geralt. We may not have much time. I don't know that this... Yeah, it's like a dog whistle. Yeah, that is a little unfortunate. Have I done all this? I haven't gone back before we go forward any further. I want access to that shop over there. Yeah, I understand. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt in most cases. I like people, so I'm not usually one to jump to conclusions when it comes to an individual. I think some people are just ignorant, right? I think being ignorant these days is a choice in a lot of situations, but you know, we all have to prioritize our energy in certain ways, and I understand that, you know, people can't always prioritize worldly knowledge, I guess, or historical knowledge or little things like that. So it's hard for them. But when it comes to companies or corporations or cities or, you know, large organizations where they have PR teams, right? Or they should. They have marketing teams. They have people whose job it is to double check things and make sure that this marketing is meeting the intent of the messaging that they're trying to send. It's really hard for me to find or give them the benefit of the doubt because there are multiple people working on this. When something goes through and it's just like, oh, we didn't mean it like this. It's like, so you didn't think about any of that? Like none of you thought about any of that before it got pushed? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I found it super weird. I thought I was the weird one for connecting that district with history, but then I saw the railway station. I mean, I would look it up. I would see what other people are saying, right? Because sometimes we do have our own biases. Like sometimes I'll see something and I'll assume, you know, when it comes to a company or something. I feel like I said something a lot, but in your own words, you said you were the one that was weird for connecting the district with history, and then you saw the railway station and the font they used. So are you like, why were you connecting that district with history? Like, why were you making that connection in the first place? What made you do that? Deploy. A camp. Looks like the guys we tangled with earlier. and they said they were working for bombing, what did Tangani stand to gain from wrecking the summit? I doubt this is about Tangani. The general's agenda seems to be a private one. What do you want us to do? See if we can't get some information out of them. And if not, at least thin their numbers a little. Okay, let's deploy. Oh, they're just shooting me right out the gate, aren't they? Whoa, we've never seen an armored car before. That's kind of cool. All right, $1,000. Got pilots jumping out at us. Another $1,000. My goodness. My dad came in right after I sent that message. Did you say anything about that? Yeah, I was saying, oh wow, the pilots are dropping mines. That's kind of cool. I thought it was the vehicle. I was saying that you mentioned that you thought you were weird for connecting that district with history, but then you saw the font. Like, what made you connect that? Why'd you make that connection in the first place? Armor Vest 3. I think I already have an Armor Vest 3. Oh. Speed booster. First time we've gotten one of those. Kind of cool. If we're just getting pilots coming on the screen, there's no sense in doing this. Yeah, we're off. We're out of here. I'm not going to just shoot 2 XP pirate pilots for no reason. Oh, okay, we weren't even done. Nice. Did take quite a bit of damage in that first area, though. Hopefully those guys are easier to kill. Oh. Okay, this place is going to be like a maze. I want to go up here first. That is first aid. Don't need that though. Go down first. Got both of those. Good. Yeah. Okay, that's closed off. Interesting. Just walk right past me. Come on. Probably should have. Shotgun 2. We already have that. Where am I going? Huh. A little confused. Ah. Door. Why I made that connection with the font or with history before seeing the font? The explanation for the latter is that I first heard that district in history class. Yeah, my question was, you said, I thought I was the weird one for connecting that district with history, but then I saw the railway station. So why are you, it sounded like you already were assuming the worst before you saw it. So I'm asking, like, what made you make that connection? I mean, if you just learned about it from history, I guess I understand. Like, you just came across it. But the reason I'm asking is because sometimes, oh goodness, sometimes we look for confirmation. It's called confirmation bias, right? Like, we assume something of a particular place, person, you know, pick a thing, situation, and then we look for evidence to prove our own theory rather than rather than looking for, you know, evidence of the opposite. So, a very common thing that we do as humans. I think we do want to go down eventually, but what are we barking at, little one? $500. Okay, there's that. We don't want to go in there just yet. Oh yes, we have to go in there just yet. Where else do you go? I am probably the weird one. The font has existed since the Middle Ages, just an alteration throughout the centuries. It's just that the font has been barely used since the time where the history stuff happened there. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say you're necessarily the weird one. I would say that, like, I would see what other people's opinions are on it, right? If the font's existed for a long time, I don't know. I struggle to attribute a font with, like, you know, Silverfang L. Clark, SW54L, nice. I struggle to attribute a font to certain, like, you know, historical events or historical times. Maybe that's ignorant of me, unless it was like, I don't know, if a certain person or a certain organization only wrote in that font for something, right? You know, like if our current administration, like in the US, only used Comic Sans font, and then later on down the road, some other organization started using Comic Sans font, I feel like that might be something you could attribute to it. But I think fonts are so ubiquitous, like, it's hard to associate, you know, Times New Roman to to any one organization. And back then especially, right, like, we don't even, you know, I don't know how long ago in history you're talking about, but like the printing press or like typewriters or fonts were a lot more standardized then than they were now, right? There weren't a dozen fonts out there. There were just a few. I mean, obviously it's regional, so like you wouldn't have the same fonts in like the US as you would like in Europe or in Germany, so to speak. But I don't know. I would have trouble attributing it to that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just, the font wouldn't be that for me. All right, looks like some kind of infrared detection device. Noctoscope, this might come in handy. Noctoscope, in-scope obtained. That ought to keep them busy. I don't know what I just did. I completed the mission. I don't know what a noctoscope is. But cool, I got one. Hi, Quarter Bear. We just went out, baby. We've been out on every break today. And you went out like 3 times this morning. So I'm gonna need you to like just be happy with your current situation, okay? Go lay down. Turn up anything? Nothing except this noctoscope. What bothers me is this camp looks like part of an organized war effort. Scary thought. Yeah, destroying this camp alone won't be enough to stop them. Genossi is here too. We'll have to move fast to stay ahead of our enemies. Let's go. There's another level over there. Anyway, the reason why that thing came to mind is because I looked at the word Außenseiter and the letter S, which is a leftover of that old font. It's a combination of the old S and the old Z, which is why it's called Izet in most of Germany. So it's just like an old like use of the language. Interesting. Is that not used frequently anymore? Go to bear? No. Go lay down. Go lay down. We'll go out in just a little bit. You have a whole 20 minutes until the next ad. If people watched my videos, they'd think I'd hate you, but you get spoiled more than any. You get better taken care of than I do, and okay, we're already using the S4 R54S, so that's good. We're already using the Vernier Unit 3. We're already using the Shield Unit 3, and there isn't a Dash Unit 3 yet. So we've got everything this guy has to offer. Can I buy another one of these just in case? Actually, there's no reason to buy another one, is there? Well, I already did, so... oh well. Primary. The VG3. Okay. Special. Hey, the EAP2 is... why do we have 3 of those? Oh, why can you carry a max of 3? I don't actually understand why you would want to. We already have a missile 3. We have hand punch 3. Here, I have handgun 3 already. Grenade 3. We have armor best 4 though. Let's buy that. Items. I need to buy some more repairs. I used quite a few of those before. I own one of these. Let's go ahead and buy another one. And these I already have max of, so that's good. We can equip this to Clark. We just got one for free in the last section. Let's buy some more homing missiles. That's all I need there. Ooh, we can buy the BG3 upgrades. Looks like we're switching to the machine gun. Right. Okay, we didn't upgrade our body unit. It's still the same as it's ever been. Our Vernier unit is the same as is our shield and our dash. This though, we're gonna switch over to the VG03. And the EAP2. Increases my HP by a good amount. And then Pilot Suit 4. Clark gets the new upgraded suit. It actually drops my HP by nearly 700 because of the difference in proficiency, which is crazy. If I said anything, that'd be the one thing I don't like about... I don't say don't like. One thing that I wish was better about this game was that for some reason the proficiency doesn't carry over from one suit to the other, even if they're like the same type or the same weapon or whatever. So that's a smart question. It has been used less and less, and a change that happened in your lifetime is the word das, which used to be written as das. The letter za, is slowly being replaced by double S in many words, and there are words like the German word for fun, which can be spelled as both Spaß and Spaß. In Switzerland, they don't use the letter sa at all. I didn't finish my first sentence. I wanted to say that das is now spelled as das. You did. You said it. And it's one of the more recent changes. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Language changes constantly, so it's neat that we're, you know, you can see a change like that. Okay, we're upgraded. Got all that we need. Minka Forest. I said it, but it sounded weird to me. I don't know, maybe it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. Deploy. Enemy units. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why we're here. Okay, the machine gun I think is going to be a little bit harder to use. A little bit harder to use than the shotgun on these levels because I have to aim it. But we'll see how this goes. I felt like I forgot what I was writing towards the end of the sentence, so that happens. No worries, I understood what you meant. Okay, I'm stuck. That's unfortunate. Is there anything over there? Do I need to get out my mech to go see it? Oh, there's lots of stuff. But maybe we don't. Maybe there's another way through here. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. Man. Place is rough, yeah? I think if they self-detonate, I get the experience as well. So if I can, like, trap... If I can trap them and, they stop dashing for no reason. Got some bullets. Nice. It looks like I can't go any further down in this direction. Actually, that's not true. It says I can go down right there. Oh, now I can't. Okay. Got it. It looks like if I want to access that part of the map, I'm gonna have to get out of my suit. Do I want to do that? This seems dangerous, doesn't it? Not seem like the best course of action, but especially because of that. I mean, I suppose I could murder all the enemies here and then just do that. These guys are just gonna keep blowing themselves up. I don't know if they're worth. You can kind of see the old Z in Z, as it kind of looks like the current cursive Z, but the S is actually the old language S, and that old font, which looks like an F, but without the line in the middle. Interesting. Nice shot, Clark. I'm doing all of this just so that I can access this lower level safely. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh god. We're doing it live. Yep. F it, we're doing it live. Okay, Clark, don't kill the guy. Don't shoot the guy right on top of me, please. Ah! Grenade! And we're so slow that all of these things... Oh, wait, I can fall down there? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Hold on. I'm just dumb. Please sprint. Albert, you son of a bee. Alright, cool. Blow up. Nobody wants you. Whoa, 2 for 1 special. Okay, cool. We're going down. There we go. I could have just gone over here. Man, I'm stupid. Ah! Parakeet 2, but I'm already maxed out. I mean, I'll use one right now. Right effing now, I'll use one. Probably on Clark. Good choice. Whoa. Okay, avoid you. Andy, does the parade of meetings continue this morning, or are we meeting free for a bit? I feel like your job consists of mostly meetings. Missile Pod 2. Getting my first breather, which I will use to drive into the office. Nice. Good luck. Be safe on the road. Don't let the crazies get to you. Wednesday is the grand parade. Gotcha. Ow. Nice, we collect that. Okay, where are we now? 2 enemies below us. You catch me, gingerbread man. Thursday is nowhere near as bad. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. You have meetings at the beginning of the week to set your weekly goals. You have meetings in the middle of the week to assess how we're doing and what we need to finish our weekly goals. And then, you know, Thursday, nobody wants to have meetings because it's almost Friday and people are working. And then, you know, it's Friday. And see, they use 2 S's because German is what the English language as... Not the wrong way. There's a lot of enemies on this level. Let's see, they use the German... Oh, that's because German has what is the English as, and the English Z both in the letter S. The German is actually pronounced like a ts, like X and KS, X, yeah. Which is also why S being a combination of the Z and S and Z design, why it makes no sense. English S. Interesting. We already went down here, right? Yeah, we did. We need to go to the next place. Go away, mines. Yeah, this place is nuts. These mines are dangerous. Boy. Ah. Please, thank you. All right, $1,000. I don't need $1,000. Is that my mech that just got injured? I guess they can get injured outside of when I'm not in them. I didn't actually know that. Kit 1, but I'm already maxed out. Don't you worry, we'll use one of those right now. How's your Spanish coming, Dan? How are we feeling about that? Got everything we need around here? Yeah, we've explored this place thoroughly. I'm only getting 8 experience for killing those mine enemies, so we're not going to waste our time. And which of the 2 S sounds you use doesn't just depend on the word, but also regional dialects, which is probably why we only use the S nowadays if we ignore the. Interesting. Are you saying the Z is actually pronounced like kus, like X? Or the S is pronounced like Ux. Wow, 3,100 experience. That's actually pretty good. Both level up from this. And I feel like I forgot half of my Spanish progress. Well, that's not good. How do you forget something you're currently learning? Wow, we need a lot of experience to level up from here. That is nothing useful down there. Let's move on then. Yeah, let's move on then. We're gonna buy the fuel that we need. I am only mission X and like X because it's kind of similar to the Z being its sound. That's the way I thought about it since I was small. Okay. We want to go the other way. Oh, I can't go the other way. I thought those were connected, but they're not connected. Don't they look connected? I don't know. I don't see why we couldn't connect the shop to Road to Jenga, but whatever, it's fine. It's just like 2 letters in 1. Understood. Let's go to Makuba Forest. Makuba. Deploy. Think there's anything here? I actually don't know. Find out very shortly. I assume there's something here. Whether it's useful to us or not, that's a different story. Won't hide from me. Come on. Not nice. Barricade 1, but I'm already maxed out. Don't you worry, I'm sure I'll need that in just a second. I need it right now. I don't actually think I forgot that much Spanish stuff, but I feel that way because there was no Spanish class this week and there were 2 weeks of autumn break. Oh, that's fair. Why didn't you have Spanish class this week? That seems weird to me. How do you just not have a class? It's not that I don't believe you, I just don't understand how that works. Ow, I am taking some crazy damage. But I do understand. Those longer breaks can sometimes, like, feels like you gotta press the reset button, just on life in general. I did a weird typo when I typed autumn and it autocorrects to autism. Sometimes you need an autism break too, not just an autumn break, so I understand. Oh my goodness. Please shoot down. I don't know, maybe the teacher was sick. I'm taking so much damage from these guys, my goodness. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Hey, Clark, can you come up here and help me out, please? There was no school on Tuesday. I guess the teacher got sick today or something. There was no school at all? Wait, what? Or just no class? So you guys don't have substitute teachers? Hi, Coda. So if your teacher's just sick or gone, you just don't have class? That's interesting. Can't believe I missed that punch. Come on, really? Goodness. These levels are getting more and more difficult as we go. As they should, but I feel like I'm using a lot of resources to like stay ahead. Served. There's nothing over here. My acquaintances and I were on our way to the cafeteria to copy one of my acquaintances' ex-girlfriend's Spanish homework, but then his ex-girlfriend told us that there is no Spanish class today. Interesting. It still is so funny to me that you refer to them as acquaintances. Looks like I have to go down to finish this level, so we actually want to go up first. It looks like you were taking a lot of unnecessary damage there. Hi, Shadow. Napalm Gun 2. I wish I had a Napalm Gun 3. One of my acquaintances referred to us as friends today. You just all walk around referring to each other as acquaintances? Or until today, you all just said, you each just called each other your acquaintance? I'm guessing that's a German thing too, but that's very interesting. Alright, no enemies left. Perfect timing. There's an ad break in a minute. It's gonna take like 87 missions before we level up again. Oh, we got 6,000 there, so actually Clark will level up on the next mission if we could do that again. Nothing useful down here. Let's move on then. I think we need to go up there. Driving time. Be safe, Andy. We'll be here when you get back. Gotta go on a quick break, but afterwards. We will finish up. Actually, I don't know. We might not be here when you get back. Before I go, I will say that if you were copying your Spanish homework, given your anti-homework stance, it does make sense that you've forgotten what you once knew. That's fair too. Also, you had 2 weeks of autumn break and you were doing your Spanish homework the day before. School times. Good old school days. All right. I will be back in a few minutes. Andy, I actually don't know if we're going to be here when you get back. We'll see. It's been 2 hours. I want to finish this up, but we'll finish this section and then I'll probably just be gone. So, but anyway, yes, I will be back tomorrow with 4.x. Okay, be safe on your drive. I'm going to run ads. I'll be back shortly.
Who's that Pokemon?
listens open, reaching for the sky, I feel the distance closing. This right here, the end of the beginning. Known that I've been chosen for a minute. Know I had the vision, now I'm living, now I'm giving fair warning in advance. Gotta let you know that this is not a game of chance. This is not a probably, maybe if or it depends. This is power from the ocean, ripping through the sand. I'm the man now, building up a brand now. Moving way ahead now, I could never stand down. Life too fun when you know that you the one. Watch me singing from above, I got fans now. Exactly what I planned out. Ain't nothing sweet like when the whole thing pan out. My luck never ran out, never ran out.
Luck never ran out.
Thanks.
Believe it or not, this wasn't planned out. And God made me stand out. Didn't get it before, I understand
What's
now.
up? What's up?
Had 5 years to grow, 4 to the clover, 3 years of foe, 2 times benign and 1 let me know. I better zero in and win and stop staring out the. Finally the time to shine and set sail with a television like the hallways, but that's always hard for me. Peripheral see all degrees I'm in. That's the problem. Focus energy to the G, better call 'em. I pray for those opposed to the nation. Darkness abound, I pray for salvation. My observation, there's always hope. Don't cope, keep your faith on scope. You can make life dope.
Lord have mercy on my soul before it's way too late. Roll my destiny and save me from a twisted fate.
Remember, not slow and steady. I had a glance outside of my stance. I'm seeing everything different now. One thing to learn is how to be stern. There is no such thing as middle ground. You better get yourself out of the bed. There's no time to sit around chilling. You don't realize you just slipped, and now the devil's on a mission. You better back up when you get filthy and punch. I can see you plotting without that hunch. Fully protects and be coming in clutch. So put on the apple. I don't want that lunch. Bad cat, get off me, you me. That's the lie. I can see, duty. Sense in the season, I got it unlocked, and you'll see the wave when I make it on top. Bars are gonna collect you. Execute or grab the check too. All this seed is obsolete. Doesn't bother me. I am not the next fool. Don't go thinking I'm a Neptune. Oh no. Got it all wrong, cause I'm so different from y'all. So far apart, you know every bar coming straight from the heart.
Ready player one, pushing start, taking to me. My time to attack, not the flank, shadow push me. I fly like Peter Pan, sorry darling, that's the ocean. You broke up with your man, you give it damn.
Welcome back, friends. Let us wrap this up. Have 4 more missions left. 4 more missions. And then, like I said, we're probably going to call it for the day so I can go lay down. All right, Mount Geralt Path. We're still searching for the Prime Minister. You know what? For funsies, since we're doing this now, I want to see what the napalm gun does. Magazine is way smaller. Shot time is faster though. Orbius! Hello, friend. Attack power is much stronger too. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what the napalm gun's gonna do, so it'll be fun. How's our day going so far? It's already 1 p.m., so you're like fully into your day now, yeah? Going good, good. Danny said my phone died after my last message, but I heard what you said. Good. Good. Well, I'm sorry your phone died. Deploy, deploy, deploy. Sun's about to set. It'll be safer to wait till nightfall. Sure you're up to this? Don't worry. This old bird's tougher than he looks. In that case, lead the way. Lead the way. Got any fun weekend plans coming up? Is the Prime Minister really okay? No worries, friend. My boy was in Ice Pilot in his day. Ice? Oh, an ace pilot. Elgar's in good hands then. Oh, he was an ace pilot, apparently. Where are we going? Something up there. I don't know if I can get up there with my mech. And nice. Whoa. That's what the napalm does? See, we don't all refer to each other as acquaintances. Only I do that. In fact, the word acquaintance doesn't even exist in German. At least I think so. Huh. That's interesting. So what term do you use for someone that you know but you wouldn't consider a friend? Goodness, this place is like a maze too. Oh, that doesn't even show. Oh, it does show up on my thing, doesn't it? Yeah, it's right above me. How do I even get over there? It does exist, and it's what I thought it would translate to, as if it's such a stupid word. What makes it stupid? No one says that though. What do they say? Napalm Gun 3? No, Upward Vulcan 3. I'll never hear someone say Beckenschaft? Beckenschaft? Why not? What's wrong with that word? Clark's over here trying to shoot that thing. Clark can't shoot it. How do I get up there? There's got to be a... I have no idea how I'm supposed to get to that red dot up there. We just don't. This is legitimately a maze. I'm glad there's not enemies here, because this would be annoying. More money that I don't need. Beckenschaft sounds like a random girl from the street whose number you get. What? How is that, Dan? Okay, we're gonna go here. Whoa, a flare! Eh? They must have spotted us. Blast. Is there any other route you could take? Not that I know of. Then we'll do this the hard way. I'll try to draw them out and break through. Wait here. No problem. I'm staying well out of the way. Look who it is. It's Bishop again. Or when you meet someone at a club, you're gonna have to provide some context. The general said he's be coming. You again? I should be asking the same thing, mate. Figured the fire done yous in it. Fire? Was that Genosi's idea too? Where is he? Have some respect, didn't it? That all was me own idea. But why? Why did you do it? Is this like supposed to be some Cockney accent? For it's fun of it. Ain't no rules for us mercs, innit? I love how they all have unique laughs. It's so great. You bastard. You startin'? Oh, Dashi's up proper good. Will you dash me's up proper good? I'm just gonna punch this guy to death. This ain't over, mate. Stop. If acquaintance means Beckenschaft, it is as silly as you thought, and I'll drop that. I mean, again, with context, I'm not sure, but I don't think you're using it incorrectly, right? I'm not, when I say it just sounds funny, it's mostly because we wouldn't use, like, an acquaintance is someone like I said, I don't think you're using it incorrectly. I think you're using it correctly. It's just that you often refer to people as like acquaintances. It's usually like, I would refer to them more as like what they are. So like if we were talking about work, I would say they're more like a work associate, or, you know, someone I know through work. Or if that was school related, I would say I would call them a classmate or something, right? Just to indicate that, like, I know of them, we are in the same vicinity of each other, but, you know, we're not friends, you know, we're not confidants, we're not someone that we hang out, you know, hang out together, that kind of thing. So I don't think you're using it incorrectly by any means. I think it's just, you know, different ways of referring to, like, the same person, so to speak. But yeah, you usually say something like, oh, I know them from work, or I know them from school, or I know them from whatever. But no, I think you're fine. It just, if, like, maybe it's me, maybe it's a personal thing, because I consider everyone my friend. So maybe it's like one of those things where, for me, I wouldn't call anyone an acquaintance. I either know of them or they're my friend. That's pretty much it. I kind of like the napalm gun. Oh, come on. I can get through there. Punch. Punch. Or actually, that was a blast. I can't hurt my ally. I can't hurt Clark with it, which is good. Can I hurt myself with it? I don't actually know. Targeting system, auto aim obtained. Can I hurt myself with it? No, it just bounces. Sick. Okay, cool. Yeah, the napalm gun might just be the best thing ever. And I need to get napalm gun 3 sooner than later. I don't think I have upgrades for the napalm gun either. In fact, I'm pretty positive I don't have it for MP2 anyway. I'm gonna guess those are enemies and not things that I need, because I'm not going back. Are you hurt? I'll live. I'm more worried about how they knew we'd be coming. Other than me and my boy, you're the only ones who know about this place. Somebody must have leaked the information. Beckenschaft is basically just a person you barely know, but you only hear it in old writing when the foolish main character just found their love interest at a party. I'm being so specific because I'm thinking of a book that a friend read on stream in summer. Yeah, I mean, someone you barely know is accurate, you know? Again, you know of them. So that sounds very similar. Beckenschaft and acquaintance. Sounds like similar words. Somebody's cluing the enemy in on our movements. You mean there's a spy among us? Other than Lubin? Hey, ex-spy. Don't worry, you're all above suspicion. Then how? Oh no, it's a good question. Lassau Woods is where this wants me to go, so we'll go there. Sure. What book are you thinking of, Dan? Deploy. Enemy units, let's check it out. I refer to the guys as Kollegen in German, which basically means colleague, yeah, like a school colleague. We would use colleague more in like a professional sense than a school setting, but yeah, it's effectively the same. Hey, can I please aim? I forgot the name of the book. Got it. What's a book? What's a school book that you guys are reading right now? What's your typical high school German literature that you're reading? I'm interested. Whoa. I think I just mind jumped. That was kind of cool. Rocket jumping in Halo only. Okay, my punch is getting too good. I should have killed both of those guys. I think the napalm explosion is deceitful. I don't think it actually... We're not reading a book right now, but I got the boom. I got the book we're going to read later this year. Okay, forgive my ignorance. You aren't reading a book right now. What are you doing in your literature class then? Like, are you doing poems? Or are you doing essay? Like, what unit are you on then? We were on, I guess that makes sense. We took breaks for like poems and things like that. Go that way. And actually look to see. Yeah, we're good. But that's fine. What book are you going to read? Or what book have you read? Thank you, Clark. Chaff Dispenser. That's the first chaff dispenser I've gotten. My favorite book that I read in school was Erebos, which I read in 8th grade. I don't think it's a German book, though, just a translation. You'll have to tell me about it. What is it? I want to read a German book, just for you. I read The Outsiders the other day, and it was great. It was a fun little jaunt, fun little story. All right, $2,000. Wow, that's the most amount I've gotten from Gold Pile before. I guess it kind of makes sense. We're getting to the point where we need more money. Just punch that guy straight to death. Should we go up and do this? Yeah, probably. It's better for us. We don't have literature class, but we have German class. Right now we're analyzing informational text. I believe what I mean by literature and what you mean by German is the same thing. Usually our English class, what we would call English, is English like literature and studies and research papers and stuff like that, which I imagine is what you do in German. It's not like you're learning German in German class, right? Clark. Yeah, exactly. We called it, it was named various things throughout school. Like we called it, at some point it was just called like grammar, and then when you were in elementary school, and then we called it like, I don't know, English was the primary thing, where we would study English literature, and then there were other things, like writing in literature or something like that. I don't remember. I've been out of school for 20 years, so I don't know what they're calling it today either. Alright, looks like we successfully navigated the mines, or the forest anyway. Good. Right now we're analyzing informational text. That sounds like fun. What is that? What does that entail? I mean, I can use my knowledge. I can assume I know what it means. I don't know much German literature, to be honest, but we read one in 9th grade, which is called Chic, and it's terrible. One of my German online friends also had to read it. What makes it terrible? You didn't tell me about Erebos either. What makes them terrible? Or good? What are they? Okay, I think we have everything here that we should have. Just double checking again. We don't have another napalm gun, which is unfortunate, but got all this stuff that I need. Shouldn't be a problem. We've got all that as well. Not what I meant to do. Buy more of these if we need them. We do not, actually. That's surprising. Bought all of these that we can. No. Buy more fuel. You said in 10th grade we read a pretty decent book. It's called Lost Places. I'll tell you about the 3 books in chronological order, the order I read them in. Alright. No upgrades. Bummer. I'll never take shop music for granted again. Okay, Sow Woods, Mount Garl Path, Barrel Caves. This is the second to last mission here. This mission, then finish it up, and then call it for this afternoon. So I can rest. Resupply is good, we deploy. Caves are just ahead. Alright, let's hurry. Yes, let's hurry. This whole place has been a maze. Like this whole level. Or mission. Found them. This is it? That's right. They should be in here somewhere. I'm worried about Genosee. He knows we're here now. What's he waiting for? You're thinking too much. Everything's fine. I don't think that's how that works. I'll head in then. Wait here in the meantime. Watch out for my boy. I will watch out for your boy. How is it? Is the Noctoscope working? Oh, cool. Not bad for secondhand equipment. So if we would have gone this way before, things should be a lot easier now. We wouldn't have been able to see in here? That's cool. Yeah, just don't let your guard down. Roger that. This is cool. Oop, I see you. Neat. Okay, cool. I was hoping I could tag that, but yeah, there we go. Huh. This is really cool. Well, I mean, it doesn't look any different to us now, but I'm kind of curious how it would have looked before. I don't think I can do anything about that, so there we go, back up. Or we just take damage, and I don't want to do that. Ah, I deserve that. Slip sliding all over the place. Come on. Probably be easier to do if I was actually using the D-pad. Ow. Sorry, I'm taking damage. Yeah, Clark, because you're stuck in the fire and flames. Oh. Let's see. Erebos is about a game that progresses by you song things in real life. This guy, Clark, just murdered himself by jumping into the fire. How was I supposed to prevent that? Not song doing. Okay, Erebos is about a book about a game that progresses as you do things in real life. I don't remember his work, but real life action, or you don't remember how it works, but real life actions accelerate the game progress, and the game is held as a secret, and you can get recruited to spread copies of it, if I remember correctly. I think that's how the game spreads. The tasks of the game get increasingly more dangerous, and I remember someone trying to murder the main character by pushing him in front of an underground train because of the game. Interesting. And that's the one you don't know if that was, you don't know if that's a German story. You don't have to provide all your corrections, I understand. So that's the one you don't know if it's actually a German book, you just read it in German. What just pushed me off? Alright. And you said you read that in 8th grade. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, I don't know why I came here. For nothing, I guess. I think Erebos takes place in London, but that doesn't have to mean anything. I just feel like it was originally published in English. Look it up. Called Erebos. E-R-E-B-O-S-S. Erebos. Okay. Book. It's a young adult thriller by Ursula Poznansky about a mysterious and addictive computer game that blurs the lines between the virtual and real worlds. Ursula Poznansky is an Austrian writer. She won the Deutscher Jugend Literaturpreis. Jeez. Okay, so it was originally written in German, I imagine. Or Austrian, I guess, but I think you've said before Austrian's a language, right? Goodreads. Erebos. Okay, there's only one S in this one anyway. That's the one. That is the word that I just said. Enter or turn back. This is Erebos. Austrians speak German. Yeah. It looks like you can get translated versions of it, though. It also looks like it's a series, possibly. There are 3 books in the Erebos trilogy. 1, 2, and 3, with 2 being the weakest of the 3 of them. Deutsch means German. I know. The youth literature. Okay, so it's youth literature. She won the German award for youth literature when she wrote this book. I imagine in 2010. She won, yeah. Yep. Cool. Okay, so it is German literature. It was written in German originally. There you go. That's some German literature that you know. All right. Next. It's the next story. Goodness, that was close, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to... Good thing I have... Good thing I have another mech for Clark. Whoa, buddy. Almost fell in that hole too. How am I supposed to get out of here? all the way to the right, maybe? Okay, I can't go all the way to the right, so what do? We go up and to the right. I didn't know she's Austrian or that the author was a woman. There you go. We learned. We're all learning things today. I need you. Need you. There we go. I don't want to slide down. It looks like falling into the waterfalls is always safe, right? You can't have fire and waterfalls. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we got that figured out. Good. Goodie for us. Looks like there's an enemy thing up there. Yep, got it. And there. Got it. Okay, and one directly below us. Got it. Napalm gun is perfect for this level, though. Glad we tried it out. Whoa, buddy. This music is creepy. It's my least favorite track in the game so far, just because I don't like people whispering in my ears. Anybody else not like that? I don't like ASMR at all. We're in water now. Come on. Okay, you want to. My mech is just gonna sink, I imagine. I mean, obviously, right? We can't use. I was just about to say we can't use our boosters in water, but then my boosters kicked in. Okay, there. That's where we're going. Another situation where they obviously like, whoa, set up a bunch of traps for the enemy, and we just like push straight through them. We're just like, yeah, you set up all these traps for the bad guys. Oh, look who it is. You little rat. Just give up already. Axel? Ooh, back off. You ain't getting your hands on Elgar. Hold it. Albert, why are you doing this? There are some people who would prefer things to stay the way they are. People like Balming? Ah, you're a little too clever for your own good, Ricky. I think I'd better take care of you now. Take care of you here now. Isn't that funny? That's what you've been saying this whole time. I don't really have to do anything but survive here. There's never any, like, health bar for this guy. I imagine he's gonna be, like, the final boss, right? Someone that we have to beat up. Damn it, too much damage. Next one is Sheik. The author passed away before his book gained success. I don't remember his name, but he had Wolf somewhere in his name. Wolfgang something, I don't know. I also had to do his book as a play in theater class. Fun. About two idiots stealing a car and doing stupid stuff. I never hated a book this much before. It's the worst eye cancer I've ever seen. The sentence structure makes me vomit. Huh. Reinforcements? Master, we need to withdraw. Regrettably so. This way. Wait. Are you alright? I'm fine. We're just peachy. Who in the hell are you? Vice Minister Keel contacted us to track down the Prime Minister. My name is Albert. Man, I thought it was over for sure. They crashed us into the mines and I ran out of ammo. Damn. Let's get out of here. Your father's worried about you. Eh? Pappy? No, the other one. My thanks to you. Welcome. If it weren't for you, I'd surely be... it's nothing. My boy, I'm so proud. What's the matter, Pappy? You crying? I just wish the other villagers... This is... I'm going to assume that this is like a more direct translation. This is kind of a little insensitive. It's a little culturally insensitive. I kind of feel bad reading it out loud, but... I just wish the other villagers could have lived to see this. Something happened to the village? A mercenary named Bishop raised it. He was after Elgar too. I'm sorry. What? Say it ain't so. Forgive me, Axel. The only thing I can do now is ensure this conflict claims no further victims. Jenga's people will not have died in vain. Wait, how they know he was hiding you? Something fishy's going on. Agreed. You'd best be on your guard, sir. There may be a spy amongst your closest allies. Somebody in my government is trying to sabotage the negotiations. Come, we've got to get you to the peace summit. Yes. Albert. Yeah? Take me with ya. I gotta pay him back for Jenga. It's fine with me, but your father? Happy? It all right? Of course, my boy. You were born to pilot a robot. Happy. Thanks. Don't worry. We survivors can take care of ourselves. Come back after you've taken your revenge. I will. Alright, let's see what, this pilot does. Elgar rescued. A lot of money. We appreciate your assistance. We can use all the help we can get. Hey, a gang, I'm Axel. I'm gonna be lending y'all a hand until I find this bishop. Is Axel a Streets of Rage reference? Wasn't there... One of the characters was Axel in Streets of Rage, but I don't remember which one. I'm curious now. See, they also mention Wallachia and say that it just stands for nowhere. Ah, yes, historical Romanian kingdom, that's nothing. I mean, in that world, maybe. And make them pay. Welcome aboard. I'm just glad you're safe, Mr. Elgar. Sorry to have been such trouble. Mr. Keel must be worried out of his mind. I've already notified him. He'll meet us at the Tangani Diet. Let's not keep him waiting then. Alright, I don't know what a diet is. They use Wallachia as a synonym for nowhere. I mean, we use Egypt kind of like that. We use a term called BFE, bum-effed Egypt. It means in the middle of nowhere. This book is called S.C. Chick. Why We Took the Car, a novel by Wolfgang Herrndorf. Why We Took the Car. 2010 German adult novel by Wolfgang Herrndorf about two 14-year-old outsiders, Mike and Schick, who steal a car and go on a spontaneous road trip across Germany. The story follows their adventures as they encounter a variety of characters and situations, leading to a coming-of-age story about friendship, freedom, and self-discovery. We say at the ass end of the world in German. We have that phrase too. But yeah, I get your point. Some books just aren't, written well, I suppose. Not written well, but, they're written for their audience. So this was written in 2010. It looks like it's also like a young adult literature. Mike is left alone for the summer with his mother in rehab and his father away on a business trip. He is devastated to be excluded from a party for his crush, Tatiana. His new classmate, the mysterious and rebellious Schick, arrives at his house in a stolen Lada. He convinces Mike to join him on a road trip. They're 14, interesting. The boys set off without a map or cell phone, aiming to drive to Wallachia to see Schick's grandfather and for Mike to give Tatiana a drawing of Beyonce. Cool. Well, they know where Wallachia is. Apparently that's where they're going. Their journey is filled with bizarre encounters, close calls with the police, and humorous situations as they navigate Germany in their unreliable car. Along the way, they meet a runaway girl named Isa, and Mike's feelings for Tatiana begin to fade as his bond with Schick deepens. The novel ends with the boys facing the consequences of their actions, but having formed a powerful and unlikely friendship. See, the grammar is horrible too, grammatically correct but hard to read. Lada is some old Soviet car. Yeah, I find sometimes with like youth literature, it's written, at a pretty low grade level. So sometimes it's like more direct, like it doesn't flow. So I get that. I understand. Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't sound like something I'd want to read, but There. Okay. Let's go. Last mission of the day. We're gonna hit the 3-hour mark soon. Go ahead and save here. Dan, I found your review on Goodreads. Oh, you should have put the translate button, Andy. Gotta translate that. Also, welcome to the office. I'm glad you made it safely. Sorry, I don't know how to use computers. I don't know how to use. Oh, of course, Clark. Uh-oh, Dan is still using the B. True, too many S's. 258 over 5,000. I don't even know where to begin. This book is by far the worst I've ever read. It has no educational value and is completely unnecessary. No one should be forced to waste their time on books like this. Bad copy paste, but we'll run with it. No, it's fine. I feel like I wrote that. Sounds like you're not the only one with that opinion. Sounds like something Dan would say it does, doesn't it? I mean, he literally said it earlier, so. No, I write that physically, not online. What does that mean? What do you mean you write it physically but not online? It's the same thing. I wrote that physically. I don't know what Axel does, so we'll try out Axel. Leave it to the ace. Try some Axel. Wrote on a piece of paper. Well, somebody agrees with you and wrote it online. Where in the world are you writing physical reviews? You just like writing into the New York Times, the paper, the local paper? He submitted a handwritten letter to Goodreads. He wrote them an actual letter. I was scared and he found my real name in real review. Oh. The book was that bad. Dear Goodreads. Deploy. Dear Mr. Goodreads. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing today because of the atrocity of a book I just read. He even used his family's wax seal. The one with the iron eagle on it. We've arrived at the diet, sir. Or the diet? What does this word mean? Can somebody smarter than me? What's a diet? I know what a food diet is, but I've never heard the term diet used for anything else. Diet definition. Kinds of food the person eats, a special course of food, restrict oneself. I'm not seeing anything. A legislative assembly in certain countries. Japan's parliament is called the Diet. Yeah. Is it Diet or is it Diet? No, it's called the Diet. Okay. Yeah. A legislative assembly in certain countries. I've never heard that before. So fun. We learned a new thing. We're learning so many new things today. Cool. Look at us go. Well, I'm learning things. Apparently, Andy already knew. Diet like the soda and the bland foods. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, we've arrived at the Diet, sir. Good luck. Africa's peace depends on you. Happy and the rest of Jenga are behind you, too. There's no one left in Jenga. I'm sorry, they're all dead, so I don't... Anyway. Thank you, everyone. I'll do my best. Okay, so Erebos is a book that Dan likes. Schick is a book that Dan doesn't like. What's the third book, Dan? You said you had a third one. Finally, let's hope the summit succeeds. Any sign of trouble? No, nothing. Hang on a sec. The Prime Minister's motorcade just stopped up ahead. All right, I'll go check on them. Oh, we're getting out. The area is clear for now. Just keep an eye out for trouble. We could save a lot of lives today. I just pray the summit is a success. Oh God. Elgar. That's Keel? Oh my goodness. Keel, what are you doing? I'm afraid I cannot allow this meeting to continue, sir. So you're the spy? Indeed. And now that you've found the Prime Minister for me, it's time to finish what I started. You guys like how I put myself in between the bullets and the Prime Minister? That's a real, you know, VIP escort right there. Your survival cost me a lot of face with the Society. I cannot allow you to jeopardize my chance at admission. Society? What is this society, Keel? What's so important that you would betray your own country? Elgar, you fool. What's one nation compared to the power of the Society? This flies off. That's perfect. Balming. Couldn't keep his trap shut, could he? General Balming? Of course, he's in the Society too, or wants to be part of it. I figured this was your doing. Very good. Alas, there are those who cannot afford to let you live, Mr. Elgar. I'm afraid you must die here. No. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should get to my mech suit. That eager to throw your life away. So be it. One more death won't matter now. Okay. Homing missiles for days. Pew, pew, pew. Ow. We all guarded at the same time. That's funny. Oh, I turned at the wrong time. Turned at the right time that time, though. Ooh, can't catch me. Oh, I'm out of homing missiles. Oh, man, I'm getting hammered bad. Yeah, that you are. Okay. You like that? I need to heal him before he dies. So I want him to gain this experience. I don't want him to... What the heck? Good guarding. Okay, well, he had the guard up and then he dropped it. Go ahead and use... we'll use a better item next time. Okay, we're almost there. I don't know who's... Oh, it's probably me. I was gonna say, I don't know who's at HP critical, but... Or critical HP. Okay, well now I'm getting hit from above. We use a repair 2 on me. I don't think I'm gonna need anything worse, more than that. And then we'll use another repair 1 on Axel here. Oh, that's right, lost places. Oh god, I need to heal him now. Jesus. 10 HP? Almost. Got him. Yay. General, tell me about the Society. I don't know anything. They don't tell lower members like me anything at all. You expect me to believe they keep even a general like you in the dark? Don't keep it too deep if you value your life. Goodbye. I'll see you in hell. Sure you will. First bargain. Now this. Could this Society really have that much influence? I'd say yes. Apparently so. Another narrow escape. Once again, I'm in your debt, Albert. I was just doing my job, sir. Think we can still salvage the summit? I fear the time for negotiations is over. Damn it. After all we went through to get you here. Oh, I won't give up. It just means we have to work harder on the next summit. I'm confident we can come to an agreement eventually. Sir, I wish you all the best. Thank you. Alright. The third one is called Lost Places. I never finished it, but I got to about 60 to 70%, and I heard about the conclusion in class. It's about a bunch of teenagers in Berlin doing urban exploring, where they visit various lost places and discover dark secrets like a drug hideout and a dead body, among other things. Okay. Sounds entertaining. New equipment available. Spark Shot 3. I don't know what a Spark Shot is. Well, I know what it is, but I've never used it. I don't know what it does. Oh, we're done. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna... Oh, right. I forgot those two don't connect. I could have gone the other way. I'm dumb. We're gonna go here. We're gonna repair ourselves as best we can. Wow. Took a lot of damage in that fight. We usually take a lot of damage in the boss fights. That's okay. We're doing alright. Welcome. I don't think there's anything new that's going to be sold here. The next thing is going to be the next shop. I just need to refill my consumables and buy the units. Oh, okay. This is our new guy, the Squirrel 3. Buy 2 of those and equip him in the Squirrel 3. Probably could have done that before. Then max out our fuel again. No upgrades. Go back to our outfit. Go to Axel, equip him in the Squirrel 3. There we go. Now we can save. And we are going to go ahead and call it for today. Only 3 hours, which is unfortunate, but I'm still not feeling great and I don't want to push it. I've got plans tomorrow and this weekend. I want to feel fine for Sunday because I need to make more progress in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because I owe it to Dan and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And that's pretty much it. So make sure to take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. That's the plan. Dan says, I don't like the main character at the start, but the book has something rare and magical called character development. I do love character development. And he becomes a better person. The thing I didn't like about him was taking drugs and drinking when he was feeling down and being quite lazy in general. It destroyed his relationship with his parents, but he fixes that later on. Good. Well, that does sound like character development to me. Sounds like personal growth is always important. Okay. Well, yeah. Not much else to talk about. We'll be back. What is today? Thursday? We'll be back tomorrow with some more Final Fantasy XIV to continue with the 4.x content. I don't think we're streaming on Saturday, but if we are, it really depends. I think Brittany's going to be here all day. If Brittany's here all day, then we won't be streaming. If she's just coming later in the evening for the game, then I'll probably stream some Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Either way, we'll be back on Sunday to also stream some Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And then we'll wrap up this game Monday or Tuesday, probably closer to Tuesday of next week if I had to guess. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. As always, love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here as much as you can be. Thanks for the conversation. It's always nice. Thanks, Dan, for the information. I'm going to look those books up. I'm going to read one of them, at least one of them. I'll find one to read. Probably the ones that you liked, because why would I want to read the book that you didn't like? That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I might read it anyway. I'm sure it's easy, but yeah, that's it for me. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Bye, everybody.
Don't cope, keep your faith on scope. You can make life.
merciless is open. Reaching for the sky, I feel the distance closing. This right here, the end of the beginning. Known that I've been chosen for a minute. Know I had the vision, now I'm living. Now I'm giving fair warning in advance. Gotta let you know that this is not a game of chance. This is not a probably, maybe if or it depends. This is power from the ocean, ripping through the sand. I'm a man now, building up a brand now. Moving way ahead now, I can never stand down. Life too fun when you know that you the one. Watch me singing from above, I got fans now. Exactly what I planned out. Ain't nothing sweet like when the whole thing pan out. My luck never ran out, never ran out.
Luck never ran out.
Facts.
Believe it or not, this wasn't planned out. And God made me stand out. Didn't get it before, I understand
What's
now.
up? What's up?
Had 5 years to grow, 4 to the clover, 3 years of foe, 2 times benign and 1 let me know. I better zero in and win and stop staring out the. Finally the time to shine and set sail with a television like the hallways, but that's always hard for me. Peripheral see all degrees I'm in. That's the problem. Focus energy to the G, better call them. I pray for those opposed to the nation. Darkness abound, I pray for salvation. My observation, there's always hope. Don't cope, keep your faith on scope. You can make life dope.
Lord have mercy on my soul before it's way too late. Roll my destiny and save me from a twisted fate.
Remember, not slow and steady.
I'm in the yes now with Marisa.